Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Obas Trending Gist, the channel where we break down the political moves that everyone is talking about. Today, we have some major political fireworks. The battle line for 2027 presidential election are already being drawn, and President Bola Tinubu has just fired a massive political salvo at his opponents. We are not even halfway through his first term, but whispers and outright talks of a new mega coalition to unseat him have been getting louder. We are talking about big political names from different parties coming together with one goal to stop Tinubu from getting a second term. But how has the president responded? Has he been silent? Has he been diplomatic? Absolutely not. While on a presidential visit to Nasarawa State to commission some projects, President Tinubu didn't just address the issue. He gave his opponents a new and, let me tell you, very controversial name. He called them political IDPs. That is, political internal displaced people or persons. Yes, you heard that right. Internally displaced persons. But politically, it's a loaded statement and it tells you everything you need to know about how the president and his camp view these emerging threats. Now, before we deep dive into the analysis of who these opponents are and what this all means for Nigeria's political future, I want you to see and hear it for yourself. Pay close attention to his words, his tone, and the crowd's reaction. This is the moment the political temperature for 2027 went way up. Let's take a watch.
Sule is doing well because Bola Tinubu is doing well too. Those who have triggered the alley politics and the partition of coalition suddenly just don't pay them any attention. They are the political IDPs. Don't give them a home. The hope is here. Sule is doing well. We will support whatever a Governor Sule brings about to work harder for the prosperity and renaissance of Nasarawa State. That's what we stand for. I'm not geared for what they try to pull on me, early political campaign. But who is a politician who will keep quiet when the gangsterism are forming a coalition to unseat themselves? I'm not geared for what they try to pull on me, early political campaign. But who is a politician who will keep quiet when the gangsterism are forming a coalition to unseat themselves?
Wow, they are political IDPs. Don't give them a home. The hope is here. He then goes on to say they are a coalition to unseat themselves. Let's break this down because there is so much to unpack here. First, the term political IDPs are an internally displaced person is someone forced to flee their homes but remain within their country's border, often due to conflict or disaster. So by using this term, President Tinubu is painting his opponents as a group of people who have been forcefully removed from their corridors of power and are now wandering aimlessly looking for a new political home. It's a very dismissive and powerful metaphor designed to frame them as weak, disgruntled, and without a legitimate base. Secondly, he says they are in a coalition to unseat themselves. This is a classic political jab. He is suggesting that the coalition is made up of strange bedfellows with conflicting interests who will ultimately self-destruct. He's projecting confidence and telling his supporters that this opponent is not a real threat. But who exactly is he talking about? Well, this isn't happening in a vacuum. Just last week, reports surfaced about the National Opposition Coalition Group, or NOCG. This group is reportedly chaired by a political heavyweight, former Senate President David Mark, a PDP stalwart. And who else is a major figure in this coalition? None other than the former Minister of Transport and the former APC top gun, Rotimi Amaechi, who, as we all know, contested the APC presidential ticket against Tinubu. This isn't some small, insignificant group. We are talking about major players from both the ruling party and the opposition coming together. They have reportedly even gone to INEC to register a new political party called All Democratic Alliance, ADA. So, when President Tinubu makes this comment, he is not shadowboxing, he is responding to a heavy, real and organized effort to build a formidable opposition against him. His strategy is clear. Define them before they can define themselves. Frame them as desperate and homeless before they can present themselves as a viable alternative for Nigerians. This is a high-stake political chess game. And the first move are being made now. Tinubu has thrown down the gauntlet. He is daring them, essentially saying, you lost power, you are not getting it back. The question for us is, will this strategy work? Will Nigeria see this new coalition as a group of political IDPs, or will they see them as a credible force for change? And can this coalition of rivals like David Mark and Rotimi Amaechi actually hold together long enough to mount a serious challenge in 2027? Don't forget that other people that are in the coalition is El-Rufai, who is also a political heavyweight in the north, and Abubakar Atiku himself, who was once the former vice president in this country under Obasanjo. This is just the beginning of what is coming to be a long and intense political season. What do you guys think? Is President Tinubu's political IDP label accurate, or is it a sign that he is worried about this new coalition? Let me know your unfiltered thoughts in the comment section below. I read every single one. And as always, if you enjoy our deep dive into the hottest political gist, make sure you hit that like button, share this video with your friends and on your WhatsApp groups. And most importantly, subscribe to Oba's Trending Gist so you never miss an update. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.